parts of webbing that we
There's
can barely see.
Where you are right now, there's mostly just thin, very thin, singular strands of nets, like of spider web, just going through the room. But if you like take a look downstairs, like over here, you just sort of look down and you see that at the bottom of the ship, basically everything is just covered in webs everywhere. Like,
Fire is not a good idea.
Probably not. It might spread very quickly. I mean, but then again, maybe that's what you want. Maybe you're just saying, fuck it, we're just gonna burn the bloody ship and be done with it.
We can't. We can't because we need what is on the ship. Plus, there's the potential for loot. Plus,
burn down the mansion.
I want to kill some more spiders. But before we actually think about what to do...
There's the guy who has least amount of health.
Before we actually think about what to do, am I able to actually... because one of them... I don't know if it was the spider or the other creature, I forgot what it was. Tried to cause poison to me last time. Is there any way I can take one of my knives, take the poison gland from that creature, and then rub the poison on my short swords?
Usually you would need to be proficient with, like, to properly harvest poison, you need to be proficient with a poisonous kit. You can certainly try it. Just trying to take a knife, cut it out, and putting it on your weapon. But if it goes badly, there's a pretty good chance that you're gonna poison yourself.
Okay, so what would the roll be for me to be able to do this?
Let's see. Check. Which one are you trying to do? The Etacap or the spider?
Did they both have poisonous glands?
I think it was the Etacap.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Poison. Yes.
Yeah.
It was the Etacap. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Give me, if you want to try it. Let's see. Give me a... DC 16 Slay of Hand check.
Jesus.
If you mess up by 5 or more, things will go badly.
Alright.
Alright, that's not...
At least they didn't go bad.
Yeah, you start to like try and see where the poison glands would be. And then you notice that when Stolgeg killed it last time, he just sort of smashed the poison glands and they're just dripping everywhere. And you can't really get anything out of it anymore.
I kind of look at Stolgeg and I'm like, I would blame you, but at the same time, I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing here. So I'm just gonna like chuck some guts behind me and be like, fuck this. Damn it. My plans, that's what I conjured up the last 2 weeks. Out the window. I mean, there was another idea, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Try it. What's the idea?
I thought of the idea of maybe like taking like parts of like the spider or the other guy and like donning it upon myself, like its scent, so that I wouldn't be, you know.
Yeah. That, you know, that might work if they would react to smell. But they don't. They react to like the webs moving, and by that they can definitely tell that you are.
Can't I just like act like a spider and deceive them? I'll get the whole carcass, right? and I'll get Zookster and Stolgeg underneath, and they'll be the extra arms and legs, and we'll just like crawl through. And then when they go to check us out, we can just like pop the carcass off and just be like, ah! Surprise, motherfucker!
Are you explaining this to us?
I'm just like, rolling things off the top of my head.
Stolgeg's just gonna look back and go, no, that. Besides the cowardice of hiding inside of a spider's corpse.
Look, man, we don't have to run into every battle with our fucking axes flailing, We can have a little bit of preparation, but that's fine. If you don't wanna mingle with some spideys, we can go and swing, and I'll just be at the back. That's all.
You can mingle with the spideys if you want. I'm gonna kill the monsters on this haunted ship. Okay?
I don't want to mingle, man. I want to kill, but I just, want to do it in a very fun, crazy way. That's okay.
Very crazy.
Look, that's fine if you guys aren't up for the plan. We can think of other plans.
I'll hoik it on your back, but you've got it from there. That's as far as I'll help you.
No, it's not going to work unless all three of us get it. Because, look, man, spideys have got 8 limbs. These things are bloody huge, all right? It's not going to work if there's a 2-limb carcass walking around, is it? It's just going to look like a bloody gorilla. I'm a spider.
It's not going to look right with 3 men.
Plus, this thing isn't going to stay on me. We'd have to rope it or something, It's just going to, like, fall off and they're going to be, like, shaking their head,
I mean...
Can I duck my head, like, where the stairs go down, and just take a look and, like, have a perception check and see if I can actually see if there's any spiders in the webbing or anything of use in that room that I could work with?
Alright, you sort of peek down the stairs, and you see that the webs are definitely getting a lot thicker. There's more of them. One might even say that the area is heavily obscured by webs. You see a lot of spiders, like all of them about this size, scurrying around. Just being normal-ass tiny spiders.
Oh, God.
And that's all you see.
Alright, so who wants to burn the ship down? I'm just... Yeah. Has anyone got anything on them where we can somehow A, get rid of this webbing, or B, contain this fire in some way?
I do feel like putting the web to fire should now spread the fire to the ship, because it stops burning as soon as because the wood takes more time before it actually starts burning. So if you
I was about
put
to say
fire
that,
on the
yeah.
web, it should just burn all the web, but then all the spiders would probably be like, hey, what the fuck's going on? Why is my web gone? And they would probably start, panicking and...
That's what I thought. But I thought because, there's big large clumps that maybe they might burn for extra time. I don't know. Personally, I would love to just go in and burn all of that shit and then go from there. But obviously that's going to kind of very much, make them aware that something is going on and we're probably going to get straight into combat.
You're pretty sure that they are already aware that something is going on. Like, you've been messing about, you've been killing a few of theirs.
Yeah, I know, but...
They know that something is afoot,
I know,
if there are more of them.
If I can get the jump on them before they jump on me, because right now I'm half dead. By the way, can I take a short rest before we go down? Because I wouldn't mind doing that.
If they are aware that something's going on, I don't think the
Yeah,
rest
but you
is
guys
gonna-
can stand watch.
let us fight them alone. Great.
Yeah, no, if something comes, it'll just take me an extra turn to get up, and you guys will have to kind of deal with them on that one turn, right, Scaraba? Right, beautiful DM.
Ask him nicely. Hey, can you wait a minute?
That one
This guy's
turn.
waking up.
Can't you see the man is sleeping?
You can. Alright, first of all, a short rest is more like, just sitting down, having a snack. You don't actually sleep. Second of all, I mean, you can start sleeping on the haunted ship if you want. That's fine. Second of all, you can obviously always take a short rest whenever you choose to do so. But if your short rest gets interrupted by strenuous activity like fighting, you will have to start it again. And if you were to get into combat while having a short rest, like, it would just be normal. You wouldn't have I would assume that you're all sort of wary of spiders jumping at you, even though you're having a break. So you wouldn't lose a turn or anything.
Wait. This could be good. Maybe I could short rest on the top deck. You guys could hide, right? Keep watch, but hide, and ready your actions in some way. So that if something does come, like, oh, look at this fresh piece of meat on top, then you've kind of got the jump on them in some way. Could we set... Oh, we could set up some traps, maybe. I've got a hunting trap.
So do I.
I wonder if
That's
it's
2 hunting
as
traps.
simple as placing a torch down, and most creatures are usually not very fond of fire. I would not.
At least wary of fire, yeah.
So if you put torches down in front of the door or whatever, they probably wouldn't really look past it unless they're tiny.
It would probably work for normal animals.
Basically, it's not
Magical
gonna work.
creatures, who knows? And those spiders were definitely, well, some of them were normal. The Ettercap wasn't.
No, he wasn't. Maybe what we could do, I could be resting, just kind of snacking on my rations, whatever I want to do in that 1 hour of resting. Put some torches around me, like I'm just stupid and unaware. Place the hunting traps around me, and then what else have you guys got? Is there anything else we could use? What is...
I can throw some nets on you.
Wait, I still don't have it, do I? I traded that out. Bastard.
Wrong spell.
I mean, I guess
My
you could place the
snare,
net
I don't have
over
my snare anymore.
the staircase.
Wait,
Right?
wait,
Can I do that?
wait, Zuxty, yes, you have a net. I have the rope of climbing. We can also set that up near the door, right? So when one, say, two come out, two get caught in the hunting trap, if this happens, of course. And the last one's coming out, you could just yank your net up and get him caught in the net.
Yeah.
What are you feeling, Stolgeg? I know we're probably making a lot of bloody noise right now talking about this plan, but...
As
Should
long
we
as
go
I
outside
get to
and
hit
rock
the
the box?
spider, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
That feels... I feel a shiver down my spine.
No, don't ignore me. I'm just checking
Just
something.
thinking about the spiders back at the mansion. God, I hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, the small spiders, right? They were a bitch. Because they basically knocked you unconscious. A giant, muscly barbarian. And I don't really want that happening again.
Maybe bad.
Was that before I joined?
But I'm much stronger now. I'm...
Yes, you are.
Ugh.
Oh. You've got that feat, right? Where if I'm 5 feet from a monster you've set up, I like set a target as or something. I can't remember one of your idols that I can get advantage on attacks.
When a creature's within 5 feet of me, makes... Oh wait, hang on. Let me read this really quickly. Sentinel.
Because what we could do, say if a creature comes up and is right next to me and the others have gotten caught, or some means, I'm just thinking of all things here. You could you could like
totally
kind of like get yourself up the rope in the middle tower of the ship, whatever it's called, I can't remember. And then like, you know, if it's about to, you know, eat me, you could kind of jump down, and then we'd be flanking it already, so we'd have advantage. And then we'll just start stabbing the hell out of it. The others are trapped. You know. You know?
Great idea. Let's do it.
I just remembered something. Stolgig.
Uh-oh.
I think it was. Can I have just a very... let's see. Give me a nature check.
Nature check.
Damn. Alright. So Stolgeg, like when you came onto the ship, you took a look around and you looked down on the other side of the ship, and you remember that really big ass hole in the side of the ship that's like right above the waterline, and it starts to occur to you that a ship usually doesn't have that big of a hole. And it's also not like a cannon hole or anything. Like, it's way bigger than that. It's massive. And it's... You know, there might be something else around. You're getting a feeling. Your barbarian senses are starting to tingle that maybe hanging around for too long on the ship might be a bad idea.
Stolgeg, what's going on, man? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm thinking about the Kraken. The possibility of the Kraken.
Why? What brings you to that conclusion, man?
The big hole from before and the spiders. This does not make sense.
My God. Could be right.
What has made the hole? The spiders don't need a hole this big, nor does the ship.
If it was something quite large, why would it put such a hole in a ship and leave it like that? Why wouldn't it just kind of finish it off? Okay.
Great question, and we should probably not pry.
Okay, my other question is, this is the captain's quarters, right? We didn't search the other side of the ship first. Can we go over there? Maybe we could take a look over there, see if our cargo's over there that we need to get. And if it's there, then we can just take it and leave. If you're feeling awfully, you know, kind of like there's something else going on here, we could just grab and ditch.
I think we
Wouldn't
need
I
to
be
do
able to control a
scan.
Kraken with my trident of facial command? It has innate swimming speed.
That's a pretty
Yes.
confident paladin,
Fuck off, man.
Can you...
Kraken.
Wait.
I never ate a Kraken.
That's a good question. That's a very good
Trident
question.
of fish command. Let's see.
Surely
if
it
you-
can't be that powerful, but it says swimming speed and beast or whatever creature.
Man, if you do that, I will buy you as many hats as you like.
Ken, I'm gonna be so glad.
We'll be riding a Kraken back to town.
We don't even need a
Make
boat.
it our friend.
Alright, it says you can expend one charge to cast Dominate Beast on a beast that has an innate swimming speed. So, Kraken... There's two kinds of Kraken. There's like the small ones that are most definitely beasts, and yes, you can certainly control them. And then there's like those big giant fuckers from all the sailor horror stories who you might not know, but I'm pretty sure they count as monstrosities. Let me look it up.
It's fair. It's fair. To be fair,
Yeah,
you can
they are
make it
monstrosities.
monstrosity.
Okay.
So you are confident, small kraken? Yeah, no problem. You can definitely try and also remember that is not an automatic you control them. Like they have to make
No,
a
it's
save.
a saving throw, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a saving throw. So there's still the chance of the trident failing in commanding them, even if you can command them.
But I mean, I had 3 tries.
Yeah,
Not
no,
3
like
turns.
small one, no problem. You're very confident. Big one, you're not so sure. Like from all the stories, they are not real animals. They are more like magical monsters who are sort of a bit different, but also really rare. Like it's not. There hasn't been a
I imagine
kraken
even the small ones
fighting
are
in
quite
ages.
big.
Okay, look. From what I'm gathering, from what I'm hearing,
Krakens are basically just horror stories for kids, honestly. So 'cause
The-
it's like,
Yeah, so no worries, right?
yeah,
Not kids.
the plan of attack probably still hasn't changed. Okay, because if a kraken lets loose, either way, we're probably gonna have to hightail it. All right, but we've got to find that cargo because we need that cargo. Plus, we need to find his friend. That was the deal, right? So, I think even if we search the other side of the ship before going underneath, I still need to take a rest. All right, because if the spider's in there, I'm gonna get booped. I don't want to get booped. I like my life right now.
I
So-
like living.
I like life. I like my breathing. It's good for me. So
It's healthy.
If you like living, we should probably get off the boat as soon as possible.
I hear you, man, but
Yeah.
But get our stuff as well.
we made a deal.
Just stay behind me, it'll be fine. I'm big and strong.
Unless you can think of a
No
way
damage.
of somehow finding the cargo after the ship has gone down, which it might not, because we don't even know if it's Kraken,
Water breathing.
which we don't have.
Actually, DM question.
I do.
You
I have
do?
speak with animals and beast sense.
Yes, you
Does
do.
that count with fish?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Okay. I suppose technically I could get the stuff. Maybe can it? I don't know. Can a
I mean, you
dolphin
can
carry a
wait.
crate?
You can also try and talk to the spiders.
Could talk
At
to
least the
spiders
smaller
as well.
ones.
See, I forgot my own advice from before. Insects are animals.
Can you make a pact with the spiders? Let them know we are cool, we're just here for the cargo and to leave.
It'll take me 10 minutes to do the thing to find out.
Well, couldn't you
How
do
about
that
this?
while I'm just like kind of taking my short rest and having a sip of ale to recharge my batteries?
Isn't a short rest an hour?
Yeah, but you know, you might as well do something while you're waiting. I don't know.
I think Janice is pretty set on having his short rest.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
So
talk
I
about it
think
for the
you're
short rest.
having. Yeah.
We're staying on this boat that's potentially just an awful trap
Well,
for
look,
an hour.
look. I'm just throwing the options out there, right? I'm saying, unless you can think of another idea by which we can, you know, if by whatever means that this ship goes down by a giant kraken, which we're not even sure is going to happen, besides the fact there's a giant hole in the ship, we don't know where it came from. If you can think of a better idea and that happens and we can get the cargo, then by all means, I'll just get the fuck off this shit, you know? I mean, we can sink it now if you want to just do that. But there's also that chance of, if we're going to go underwater, that kraken might still be there. And only one of you is going to be there to fight a kraken with water breathing. Unless you can speak it and be like, hey man, we're cool.
I don't feel that confident in talking to a kraken. I don't talk to kraken. I run away from kraken. I know my limits with kraken.
Exactly. So, if that's the case, why don't we continue? And if by some chance, man, it'll be tail to tail. If a kraken starts fucking bagging shit up, maybe we can slide down the tentacle real cool like and slip off it and just like get back on the ship somehow, and then we'll just sail away and it'll be merry story to tell on the way home, you know? We'll make a tale about it. Hell, we'll even find a bard to tell a song.
Look at our fisherman Sam. Just like, help me, please.
All I'm
You
saying
can't
is,
contain the Janus.
We need a decision. We are obviously at odds.
I didn't even want to go on the boat in the first place.
You're a fisherman.
I look at Fisherman Sam, and I'm like, you are not helping. So
All I
I need
wanted
to give
was
you
stay
ale.
on land and wait for my hat, and here we are.
Okay, I look
Obviously,
back
I
at
should have
Strogan, I'm
wanted
like,
to go here because then we would have stayed on the land.
man, we need to make a decision. He doesn't want to be here. He's just kind of like riding along. What are we doing?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go talk to the spider because I'm over this conversation.
And if that doesn't work, I say we burn the net, the website.
Look, all I'm saying
webs-
is when we don't go in with a plan, we're just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down and start drinking my ale and take my short rest.
Didn't even set up traps, nothing. You just get up.
Just sits down.
You guys
I
want
say
to set up
talk
your
to the
traps?
spider if you want to.
Here's the
If that
rope,
doesn't
man.
work,
You know?
set up some trap. Set up some traps. Burn the webs. And,
Alright.
walk past the traps and don't trigger them. And
I'm gonna
Wait
go
a
to the
moment.
center of the ship here.
but I
Alright.
feel like if the spiders are gonna start making noise, the kraken is just gonna be, oh, what's that?
Well, the spiders have
stuff.
already made noise. If we
Probably
make
not gonna
more noise, he's probably gonna get aroused. I don't know.
I imagine burning, dying spiders would make some sort of extra loud noise that a kraken might be very interested
But
in.
you know what? I'm almost agreeing with Lubu here. As mad as it is, maybe we just kill a kraken. That'll be an even mightier tale.
Might even
Take
be a
out my
small
short
one.
swords and just be like, let's do it.
Take control of the kraken and make it fight the spiders for us.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the Kraken stat block.
You're
Made
kind
me
of
giggle.
just telling me that there's a kraken now.
No, I wanted to know what beast type Krakens are to make sure that the fucking tridents that
No.
don't tell you shit.
Look, boys, you know where I stand on this. It has to be a joint decision. If we're at odds, then we all have to either roll some dice to decide, or I don't know.
Who's the most persuasive?
Oh, I could be persuasive.
Yeah, I appreciate the part, huh?
I'm a ranger, good
roll.
sir.
Oh, sorry. My
Shoggoth
bad.
Might have used a smart word.
Actually, I've got like next to no persuasion.
Uh,
Hey, Pseudo, how you doing, girl?
Litrix is your lizard friend is just sort of leaning next to the door, just watching you eating popcorn.
Hey, hang on a minute. And I like take my sword and I walk back inside. And I kind of like grab a handful of popcorn, chuck it in my mouth. I'm like, now, hang on a minute. You got any ideas, man? What do you know?
Your
You seen
mission.
You seen any krakens around these parts?
I have never seen a Kraken in my life, and I'm not even sure that they exist. Seen an octopus once. I mean, it was big, but it was like that big. Like that big.
Okay. Well.
You
so,
know, if
what I was expecting.
I look at that hole, I just figured, I don't know, some sort of explosion maybe.
Yeah, there is that as well. Mm-hmm. I like you, man. I like you. Thinking outside the box. Well, lads, my decision is we set up some traps. We go ham. We kill him quick. We're fast. We grab the cargo. Find the man. Kill a kraken. Back on the boat. Back in town by the end of midnight. With a beer in hand. And a good night's rest. What do you say?
Sounds like a forever rest to me, but you know what? Let's do it.
You are not
I've
having
died
nights
before. I
rest.
can come back. It's
Live
no
a little.
problem.
Live a little. Here, have some popcorn. I grab the popcorn out of Citrix's hand and give some to
He's like, corn.
Yeah, you get it back. You get it back. Just, you know.